A lot of the time in clinic, I have clients ask me, Regan, can I just use the same syringe for my nose, my chin or my lips? And the answer is no. A, because that is ridiculously unhygienic and it is one syringe per area and per person, obviously. But it's because there are different types of filler that are used in different parts of the face, which some of you may not know. So let's kind of break it down what the 3 types of filler are and where we can use them. Now, the first filler we're going to discuss is a sub-Q filler. Now, a lot of you may have heard of this, and this is basically the filler that we would use for facial contouring. It is the thickest type of filler that you can get, and it is used to mimic bone structure. So we use it in the areas where we are wanting to kind of change that bone shape, essentially. So places like the jaw, you can use it in the chin and also the nose to kind of hold that lift as much as possible. Now, we wouldn't use this in the lips because we're not trying to mimic bone structure in the lips. We're trying to create a softer look. So for areas like the lips or the nasal folds or even the cheeks in some instances, we can go for a deep filler, which is the next one down. So it does hold its structure, but it doesn't mimic that bone structure. Now, it does hold very, very well, and it is also good for kind of creating shape and height. Now, the third one we're going to discuss is a fine filler, and this is the most fluid, most dynamic part of kind of the filler range. Now, this is used for areas such as fine lines and wrinkles, and it is also used, I would personally use it for brushing lips, just because it can manipulate a little bit better and you can create that shape, that height, but it doesn't have that thickness that a deep filler would have. So the 3 fillers that we're working with are a fine filler, which we can use for the lips, fine lines and wrinkles, a deep filler, which can be used for lips, nasal folds and cheek, and you can also use a sub-Q filler, which is our thick one that we use to mimic bone structure. So for the jaw, jowls, chin, and in some cases, the nose and the cheeks. But that depends on the client that you've got in and kind of what you think would be best in that situation.